Arsenal, you annoy me so much because where did that come from? The energy, the clinical finishing, the real want to win and to show who you are. Where did that come from? I think I know where it came from, but before I tell you where it came from, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, all of that, because I'm going to tell you where this 7-1 win away from home came from. And it all started here. Perisic, you silly boy. They are always missing something to step up and win. I know we are going to have a good chance to beat them. The next day, PSV 1, Arsenal 7. Keep my club's name out of your mouth, you silly boy. This is where the actual win came from. This is where it started from, and it starts with the manager. And I've been getting on to Mikel, but today I'm going to praise you. I'm going to praise you today because you deserve it. You've been working hard in the week and you've been telling the players, more zip. Believe in who you are. You must have been telling them that because they weren't zipping the ball around in the last few games in the Premier League or even from the whole season. This has been our best performance this season, and it starts with you. You gave them that energy to go out there and beat PSV 7-1. I didn't think we'd win this game. And if I did think we would win this game, it wasn't so emphatically. That win came from you. So thank you, Mikel. Big up to Yuri and Timber for getting his goal yesterday, leaping like one fish out of the water to get his head onto Declan Rice's cross, and it was a nice cross into the box. It was actually a nice whole move, which actually started with Skelly to Trossard into Rice, then Rice into Timber into the goal. We love that. Great from you yesterday, Yuri and Timber. Saliba can be proud of his performance yesterday, and we cannot let this man leave. We cannot let him leave at all, but we must win something if he will want to stay. But yesterday, he was cleaning up everything in the Champions League. He was cleaning up everything in that game and showed so much composure and calmness and tidiness and elegance on the ball. It was a beautiful thing to see, and it was a great performance for him that he should be very, very proud of. Just realized I haven't even spoken about David Raya. My apologies. Now, the penalty, not his fault. It's Partey's mistake. It's not his fault. And he actually makes a good save in the second half. I believe it was from De Jong from a corner. So he had a very competent performance. And if anything, he actually would have had a clean sheet yesterday if Partey didn't give away that penalty. So Raya, you can be proud of your performance yesterday too, because you commanded your box like the keeper you are. Very happy. Very proud of you. Another strong performance from Gabriel. Even Nwaneri actually sent a ball into the box early in the first half, and we was wondering, did he actually get a touch on it on this, that, and the other? It was Gabriel that did get a touch on it, but he was trying to guide it back into goal. It wasn't a type of chance that he could have scored from. But one brilliant thing that he did do, even though he didn't get a touch on the ball, he blocked, I think it was Lang's shot that hit the crossbar. He even just gets his body in front of it to put Lang off, because if there's no one there, he can just slot that into the bottom corner. And that's why I believe why Lang actually hit the bar. So great performance again from Gabriel. This man is always in the headlines from week to week now. And you know what? He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it, because one, on his performance alone in that first half before he was actually taken off, and we will get to that, he was key for Timber's first goal, for that first goal in the game. Because if you actually go back and watch the game, he actually goes through two defenders. Instead of actually going down and trying to get the foul, he continues to play, passes it to Trossard, who Trossard then swings it into Rice. Rice swings it into Timber. Then he gets the assist for Nwaneri's goal as well, which was a beautiful goal. We're going to talk about Nwaneri later in the video. Him, Skelly and Nwaneri can be absolutely proud of themselves, and we're going to get into why. But Mikel Arteta, and this is what I said about great game management, because he had to take off Skelly. Skelly should have been sent off, in my opinion. He should have been sent off. We were lucky that he wasn't sent off. So you have to look at the referee or the Champions League on that. But Mikel did make the right decision to bring him off, to bring on this next guy. Calafiori then comes on in place of Skelly, and for the rest of the game, he was just great. He assists Trossard's goal in the second half for that little dink that Trossard did. Great. And then he gets his own goal on the 86th minute. Calafiori's been popping up with goals here and there throughout the season. He may not be the greatest one-on-one defender, but he is a centre-back playing out of position. He played well in place of Skelly yesterday. He just added something to the team, and that's what we need these players to do. Keep on adding to the team, and he's a great technical player. So we can happy with Calafiori yesterday. You came in and you put in a shift. Thank you. To be fair to Partey, before I get onto him about the penalty, he was pretty much generally tidy in midfield yesterday. Kept it ticking, kept it moving, which is what he has been doing. But don't give away the penalty. You didn't need to do that. Were they going to score? Come on, you got to believe in yourself more. You didn't need to put your arm around the young's neck to give away a penalty, because it should have been 7-0. That's the only gripe I have about yesterday, because it should have been a clean sheet, but it's okay. Because it's technically, unless from what I can remember, it's technically the worst thing you've done all season. Other than that, you've been our best midfielder all season, so I'm not going to get into you. But don't do that again. This man here could have easily have been man of the match today. Because there was a point I was making notes in my phone on the game yesterday. I was just like, Declan Rice, busy, because he was everywhere yesterday. He was absolutely everywhere yesterday, and he was unlucky to be just offside for his shot that actually went in. It could have even been 8-1 yesterday if that was actually onside, but it was just off. And then his second shot yesterday as well, where the keeper just saves it, that would have slotted in nicely to the bottom corner, but unlucky the keeper's there. We should have got a corner, but we didn't. I'm not going to complain because it's 7-1, so I'm not going to complain. But Declan Rice, it was phenomenal yesterday. He was absolutely brilliant, but he wasn't the man of the match. Because Arsenal gave that man of the match to Martin Odegaard. I can't remember who Amazon gave it to. Did they give it to Odegaard as well? I'm not sure. Well, my point is, because he's come under a lot of scrutiny recently, and rightfully so, as the captain of the club, we need you. And in the first half, I will say, it seemed like he was just behind it in terms of the pace of the game, but he was trying. Skelly swings in a nice ball, it's just behind him, and this, that, and the other, and he's just not making the enough runs or energy. But in the second half, different player. He was driving at players, and he gets his 2 goals, even when just after half time as well, Nwaneri swings in a ball to the box, and he's there to tuck away the rebound. And then he's driving through from Merino passes the ball. He's driving through and he shoots the ball at the goal. He made his own luck yesterday to get that goal, because should the keeper have saved it? Yes, but he made the run. He shimmied, bump, then shot. He created his own luck, and he deserved that yesterday. So well done to you, captain. Merino had another decent game yesterday. He got his goal. He stayed alert in the box when that mess was going on. Timber was driving in. He falls over. And then another PSV player falls over. And then he's literally there just to slot it away with the left foot. Nice, calm and collected finish. Another decent performance from you yesterday, Mikel Merino. I don't even want to speak about Nwaneri too much, because he's speaking for himself. He's speaking for himself. I don't need to say anything. Just look at him. Cold as ice. Fantastic goal yesterday. I need to see him. Martinelli and Saka up front. Mikel Arteta, work it out. That's what I want to see up front before the end of the season. I think that would be beautiful. Not Skelly. Nwaneri. Cold. I can't wait to see your future at Arsenal. Cannot wait. Have you been following me? You know that I've been onto this man all season. All season I've been on to Trossard. Not today. Because he pre-assisted both goals. He passes the ball into Rice, who then swings it in for Timber. And then he passes the ball into Skelly, who sends it in for Nwaneri, who scores his goal. Then he gets his sweet goal in the second half by just dinking it over in the keeper when Calafiori assists it. Trossard, that first 20 minutes yesterday was beautiful. You played so great yesterday. I need more of that from you for the rest of the season. No, I just need it for the rest of the season. Thank you. Thank you so much, Trossard. You played very, very well yesterday. Zinny, Tierney and Sterling came on, but not much really to say. The game was already done, but they will have something to say next week, and I'm going to speak about them next week in the PSV preview in the return leg to the Emirates. Arsenal made 2 bits of history yesterday. Arsenal's second goal, assisted by Lewis Skelly and scored by Ethan Nwaneri, is the first time 2 English teenagers have combined for a goal in a UEFA Champions League knockout game. Arsenal became the first team in Champions League history to score 7 goals away from home in a knockout match. Second piece of history, great history. Next up is Man United away at Old Trafford, and we will get into that preview. So make sure you're locked in, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like the video, because another video will be coming out later today, then the preview will be coming out tomorrow. Love and guidance, people. Peace.